And we back in the room. It's your boy Zach with prime time. What the hell? We've got a lot to go over for the NBA. We have a lot. First off, last night at time of recording, the Celtics brought the Cavs their first loss. You know what pissed me off about this game? Well, mainly the articles that were coming out after this game, is because everyone is just absolutely dick riding the Celtics because they were like, oh, the Celtics shot lights out against the Cavs. You want to know what the Celtics won by?
Speak on it.
3 points.
Imagine having an all-time shooting performance. And I did look at the stats. It truly was a great shooting performance from the Celtics.
Yeah.
But essentially, you had to have an amazing game, everyone firing at all cylinders to beat this Cavs team by 3.
Yeah.
That's fucking nuts, dude.
Yeah. That it makes me mad because it's one of those, dude. Don't sleep on Cleveland this season.
I feel like that's less of an indictment on Cleveland. It's more of an indictment on the fucking Celtics. Because I'm sitting here like Cleveland they were barely a playoff team last year.
Yeah.
And now they're bullying the NBA champion.
Yeah. And it was making me even more mad, right? Because you look at the game, right? And you see Jason Tatum sitting there fucking like throwing his hands up with the crowd and everything. And it's like, brother, you're up by 4.
Against Cleveland.
Against Cleveland, who snuck into the playoffs last year.
Like, hey, you're playing like shit. Your team's playing like shit. And that's why Jaylen Brown is the best player on the team. I don't give a fuck what anybody says.
Dude, it was making me so mad. I shouldn't say they snuck into the playoffs. They were 4th in the East last year, but still.
And that snuck in the playoffs. I'm not gonna lie. They were a sneaky good team last year.
Yeah, but you didn't look at the team the whole season last year and you're like, holy shit, watch out for Cleveland. It's like,
no. You're like, oh, like you're worried about Cleveland, but you're not like, oh, fuck, we got Cleveland.
Yeah. As compared to the NBA champions who, to be fair, and I'll say this about the Celtics last year, right? Look at the Celtics run last year.
Yeah.
They faced who? Indiana.
Which again was a good team.
It was a good team.
They're too young. They were too young to really be a threat.
Didn't the Celtics face the Cavs?
Did they face the Cavs?
I'm gonna have to look this up right quick because
I do remember them facing the Cavs, but I think wasn't like Donovan Mitchell and or Darius Garland injured?
That's what I'm actually looking up right now. Because
if they did, I remember them being injured around playoff time.
Yeah, let's go here. So you had Boston beat Miami, right?
4-game series. Yep. 4 and 5 game series.
Then you have Boston beating Cleveland.
Was that in 4?
4-1.
Okay, so in 5.
Then you had Boston to Indiana in 4.
Shout out to that Indiana team overachieving. Still getting swept in the conference finals.
Yeah, and then getting swept in the conference final. That was crazy. But then you have, and then Boston beating Dallas 4-1, right?
After Dallas just played 3 7-game series.
Yeah, because Dallas faced the Clips in 6, OKC in 6, and the Minnesota in 5. So it's like you have to go through 3 tough series to get to the final as compared to Boston, who kind of just, okay, cool, Miami, okay, cool, Cleveland, okay, Indiana.
Yeah. Basically just sleptwalk into the fucking playoffs.
Essentially.
Or through the playoffs. Like, it was...
and everyone's like...
And the crazy thing is, like, the East hasn't gotten significantly better. Like, the West is still tight as hell. Like, there's legit 4 or 5 teams I think could make a deep playoff run.
Yeah.
There's like 3 teams in the East. Like, it really is at this point just Cleveland, fucking Boston, and New York. and then every other team's kind of on the periphery.
Yeah.
Like Orlando, fucking Indiana, Miami, they're all like dark horse teams at this point.
Yeah, 100%. Um, Here's something kind of interesting that I just saw. You want to hear some notable occurrences from
Absolutely.
the playoffs last year? This
Okay.
was last year, 2023 to 2024 was the first playoffs to not feature Chris Paul since 2010.
That tracks.
With an average age of 23.9 years old, the Oklahoma City Thunder became the youngest team to earn the one seed in NBA history.
Again, that tracks. They're fucking even without Chet. Shout out to OKC because they're still a threat without Chet Holmgren, and that's a crazy
100%.
statement.
The Thunder also became the seventh different Western Conference one seed in the last 7 years, which has been the longest stretch in the West since the 16-team format began.
Whew.
The Celtics finished first in the Eastern Conference standings by 14 games, which was the largest margin between number one and number two in either conference since 1976. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Um, all home teams in the first round matchups won game one for the first time since 2013.
Hmm.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, let's look at that.
Yeah, so Donovan Mitchell was injured, and
That's
then
yeah.
and they still beat Boston in a game. Anthony Edwards joined the okay, here's a question for you, and let's see if
Mhm.
you know the answer. Anthony Edwards joined one other player as the only players aged 22 or younger to have consecutive 40-point playoff games. Who is the other player?
You have like a year that the other player did this?
Um, would have been like between 96 and 2000.
96, 2000.
It would have been,
And it has to be a young player because they have to be younger than 22.
yeah, so think like
Allen
players in,
Iverson?
nope. Think of who
Hmm.
was 22 in like 98.
I have to say, because that was 2 years after the 96 draft,
Yes.
which is why Allen Iverson would have been my first guess.
Who else was in that draft?
Fuck. Kobe was in that draft, but I know it wasn't Kobe. No way it was fucking Kobe in his second
It,
year.
it was Kobe Bryant.
Ugh. Fucking, ugh. Second year Kobe was ass. I can't hold you, but that's just me.
What was Kobe's uh what were his
Like
stats the second year?
Kobe was like one of those players that like snuck up into the NBA. Like he was always good, but like he just didn't get the playing time in his first few seasons.
Ah, okay, here it is. So in 96, Kobe played 71 games and started six, right?
Mm-hmm.
He did uh 8 points per game,
Yep.
2 rebounds, 1 assist.
He just didn't get the playing time.
In his second year, he played 79 games, right?
Mm-hmm.
Started one, did 15 points, 3 assists, 3 rebounds.
Which I mean, at that point, Kobe should have been the Lakers' sixth man if he wasn't.
Yeah. And then this is where uh Kobe really started to cook. In 50 games he played, he started 50 of them, right? Started shooting 20 points per game, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. And then it kind of just starts to go up from there. But he that's where it averaged.
Which hey, shout out Kobe Bean. You know what I'm saying? Top 10 player all time. I will not elaborate further.
Wait, top what player?
Top 10 player all time.
I'll give you top 10.
I'm not gonna elaborate where he is on that top 10, but he is top 10.
He's we went over this a couple weeks ago. He's like number 8 for you, right?
No.
He's 10.
Sixth.
Oh, okay. That's
I can't. If you legitimately think, I don't think anybody can legitimately think of 10 players that are better than Kobe.
I can't.
Like five for sure, but 10, and even
Okay.
then, that five is debatable because it just depends on what you think of Larry Bird realistically.
Yeah. Well, I mean, one and two are always going to stay the same between
LeBron
everyone.
James and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, obviously, as a number one Michael Jordan hater. I'm just actually,
I can't.
it depends on how you want to argue it. It depends on how you want to argue it.
The top three are Kareem, LeBron, and Michael in no particular order, and that's where we're going to leave it.
Hey, I'm just saying, are we talking pure basketball achievement? Because if we're talking basketball achievement, it's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Well,
Because
no, I'm not.
he won highest championships in every single at every level.
I mean, I don't think it's just basketball achievements. I think it's about you as a player, too.
Again, nobody won more than Kareem Abdul-Jabbar outside of Bill Russell, who won 11 of them things.
What is. Let's take a look. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Won a
He
state champion. He won a state championship in high school. Won the national championship at UCLA, and won 5 NBA championships.
he holds the record for most games played.
Of course,
With that
until
also
LeBron
being
breaks it.
said, he also has the record for most personal fouls.
Absolutely. Kicking niggas in the dick.
I'm trying to find just his all-time record.
All
How
time
many
record of what?
games he won versus how many games he lost.
So basically his win share.
Yeah, his win-loss. Where is that going to be? All right, well, that's a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. I thought that was going to be just pretty straight.
Kareem Abdul Jabbar won 1,074 games to 486 losses.
So about a 60-40.
Yeah, about 60%.
Let's take a look here. LeBron win-loss record is 975 to 531. And then
And Michael Jordan's is 706 to 366.
is what now?
Is 706 to 366. So
So
about
about 50.
50%. Yeah, about 50%.
So 60-40 Kareem, 50-50 Michael Jordan. LeBron was like, what was it, 906 to 5 something,
Yeah, LeBron, yeah, about that.
which is about 40 to 45-55, roughly.
Yeah. I mean, either that speaks to how good they were as winners or how good their competition was realistically.
And realistically, I'm gonna go with the latter.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because
But anyway,
I feel like if you put LeBron, here's an interesting thing for you, right? Take LeBron, put him in the era that Michael Jordan was.
so put them in the late 80s, 90s.
Yeah, late 80s, early 90s. What do you think his win-loss record is?
What team are we putting him on?
Well, that's a good question for you. What team would you put him on?
Well, so
Because I don't think you put him on the Bulls.
I mean, if you put him on the Bulls, I would probably argue. I think the Bulls get better faster,
Yes.
but mm,
Jordan
like I
can
said,
play
this.
left.
So what?
I mean, Jordan can move left now.
I mean, shout out.
Because
He
he
got a left
has,
hand.
well, because he has someone do his left now.
But so I mean, if you put him on the Bulls with no Michael Jordan,
Yeah.
like I said, the Bulls are better faster because LeBron has shown the ability to take mediocre teams to deep playoff runs better than Michael Jordan has.
What you mean by that?
Michael Jordan has not or was not able to lead teams Like, mind you, he led bad teams to the playoffs,
Yeah.
just not deep to the playoffs.
Yeah.
Like, LeBron James has taken bullshit teams to the fucking finals.
Miami.
Not even Miami. Think about that first finals run in Cleveland. His best two players next to him were Mo Williams and Zydrunas Ilgauskas. And as much as I love Mo and Big Z, and they were both technically all stars, I think either that year or in subsequent years.
I think it was that year.
But fuck it, still, it's Mo Williams and
Big Z.
Zydrunas Ilgauskas.
I
And
don't
LeBron
think.
basically forced them into the playoff or into the finals.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan could not have done that. I am
Yeah.
confident in that. Because that would be the equivalent of if Michael Jordan in like 96 didn't have Scotty and Dennis Rodman, it was him, fucking Luke Longley, and fuck, who was their goddamn? I can't remember who their point guard was at that point, but like, I don't know. I'm not gonna get on my LeBron James shit right now, but I think LeBron James legitimately, I think he at the very minimum matches 6 rings. I think he could match 6 rings in the 90s. There's
I,
an
that's what I
argument
was
for
gonna say.
more because LeBron doesn't retire like Michael Jordan did. So I mean, feasibly, it's 6 rings. It could be more. I could even see 7 in a couple of years.
God, dude, you just mentioned fucking Big Z and Mo. I'm trying to think of like who would be the equivalent, but from like the earlier years.
How do you mean? Like the equivalent in like the 90s?
Yeah. Of like they're okay, but
Mm, basically, just look at. Mm,
um let's Jordan Poole, but
nah,
like
don't
rookie
don't do
Jordan
it.
Poole.
Nah, rookie Jordan Poole. And I can't say he's better than Mo Williams, but he was a lot more of a dynamic scorer than Mo Williams in his first few years.
Think like a Steve Nash.
Yeah, like an old Steve Nash.
Yeah, yeah. Or
Like
like rookie Steve Nash.
fair, fair.
Because rookie
But
Steve Nash was a pack ass. I don't know if you remember.
but I will say this though. I will say this. I think you put Michael Jordan in LeBron James shoes, like put him in the year 2003 in the Cavs,
Yeah.
like same career trajectory. I think Mike probably still wins at least 3 or 4 rings. Like
I think
I think he still gets the 4 rings.
I would say four, yeah.
It's just different years. And I
Hmm.
also don't think he starts winning until he gets to Miami, essentially.
Who was the guy in like the late 90s? Oh God, what was his name? He got drafted to the Trailblazers. I think he was
But
96 too.
mm, fuck, I gotta remember the 96 draft because there's a lot of killers in the 96 draft.
Oh my God, what was his name? Jermaine O'Neal.
Shout out Jermaine O'Neal.
Put there you go. Put LeBron, Jermaine O'Neal, and rookie Steve Nash on a team. Do you think they're making the playoffs?
Wait, I'm sorry. Who was that?
Jermaine O'Neal,
Hmm.
LeBron James,
Okay.
and rookie Steve Nash.
And do I think they make the playoffs?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Do you think they make the finals?
No. It also just depends on who they see in the playoffs, but likely no.
Who do you think they? I'm trying to think of like if there was any way they would make the finals, and I can't see it. The
Uh,
only way I can see it is if LeBron does what he did with that first Cavs run.
yeah, no, if LeBron does LeBron shit.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, there's like that's the thing about basketball. There's so many what ifs there.
Yeah, exactly. Like I
I mean, like
said,
I said, it depends on the year that we're talking. It depends on, I mean, like I said, there's a lot of things.
yeah. All right. Do you want to go over power rankings?
Absolutely. Let's do it.
All right, we have the Week 5 NBA Power Rankings. We're going to start with number 10. Number 10 is a team in the West that's in the South.
Hmm.
Kind of in the South.
We talking Memphis?
We talk in Memphis. Memphis Grizzlies are going to be at number 10. Number 9, they are also in the West, way out west.
Like where in the West?
Um, I'm trying to remember
Like we in the Southwest? We in the Northwest?
it'd be Southwest.
Phoenix?
Nope.
Really?
Um, I'm totally blanking on fucking division names right now. So they are in. That doesn't help me. Hold on.
That's what I said. LA?
LA.
I don't know. I just call that California, but hey, fuck it.
Uh,
Shout out to LA.
they're in the Pacific Division.
There you go.
The Lakers.
Shout out to Lake Show.
Number 8. Ooh, that's a hot take in my mind. But number 8 is going to be. Oh, and I just lost it. Northwest Division of the West. They're not really Northwest, but they're calling it the Northwest.
Um, Denver.
Denver.
Yeah, that's what I figured. When you say hot take, I know it's time for Denver,
I
which they have not been playing bad this year.
I still don't think
No, they're not that fucking good, but
I'm just
they ain't
saying.
been playing like dick. So
Yeah, yeah. Number 7 is going to be in the Southwest Division. Um,
is that Phoenix?
no,
Dallas?
Dallas.
There you go.
Number 6 is again going to be in the West, in the Northwest.
Sacramento?
Nope.
Damn. You said the Northwest?
The division is Northwest. It's not really Northwest. It's in the North.
Fuck. Nah, they're the East.
Just traded a big guy to the Knicks,
Fuck.
and the Knicks in turn gave them someone who's really been fitting well with the team, honestly.
With Julius Randle. So that would have
Julius
to be the
Randle.
Timberwolves.
T-Wolves.
Ugh, that team is just I don't know about you. I know they've been playing better than they should have. I still don't like the fit with Ant and Julius Randle. Like that's just such a weird pairing to me.
It's a weird ball hog, I just tell you what. Pause.
No pause, baby.
Number 5
All balls, no
is
hogs. Come on now.
number 5 is going to be in the Southwest again, leading the
Jesus
Southwest.
Christ. Oklahoma?
Nope.
Wait, you said Southwest, right?
Yeah.
How the fuck is it not Oklahoma? Is it fucking fuck?
They're in Texas.
No way it's the fucking Spurs.
Nope.
It's Houston?
Hurston, baby.
Cap. That is fucking cap. That team is fucking. They have been playing decent this year.
Yeah.
They're gonna get fucking exposed in the playoffs.
Oh, yeah.
Like they're. Whew.
Oh, yeah. Dude,
Like,
when playoffs hit, Houston's out first round.
like I'm gonna keep it a full bean, and I've been saying this shit for years. Fucking Jalen Green is a fucking fraud. That's all I'm saying.
Number 4 is
Fucking fraudster.
in the Atlantic Division, currently leading.
Currently leading the Atlantic Division. Wouldn't
Yes.
that be Boston?
That would be Boston.
Come on.
At number 4.
Yeah, the NBA champions.
Yep. Number 3, back in the West, Northwest Division, not really in the North or the West. You said them earlier.
Phoenix?
No.
Okay, cool. Making sure it wasn't the Sacramento.
No.
Jesus Christ.
Uh,
Fuck, I'm blank. Was
Currently
it
leading the
Oklahoma?
Northwest Division.
Oklahoma?
Oklahoma.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Number two in the West again,
Of course. All great
in
teams are in the West.
in the Pacific Division with the chef himself,
Golden State. God damn.
Golden
That
State.
team is over fucking performing too.
Overperforming for no fucking reason. You have the rings, you have the legacy for the years.
Oh no, I'm gonna keep it a full bean. I'm gonna keep it a full buck. If the
Hmm.
fucking Warriors can manage a title, if they can manage to win another ring, if Steph Curry wins a ring
Steph
without
Curry
Klay
goes top
Thompson,
five. Fight
oh,
me.
he's easily top five. Like I don't give a
Fight me.
fuck. Oh
I'm
god.
just saying.
Like he easily supplants Kobe, Magic, fucking Larry. Like he legit is a top five player at that point, and it's hard to
Yeah.
dispute.
I mean, because here's the thing is that, and this is one thing that did kind of crack me up because I don't know if you remember like going through NBA preseason predictions for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone was like, Golden State's done for. They're out.
You know they're cooked.
Like there's nothing they can do because they lost Clay. Uh,
To be fair,
he
Clay
wasn't even
wasn't
doing
as.
much, but pretty much on that team now, it's just Steph and Draymond.
I mean, Steph, Draymond, and Buddy Hield, but
Yeah.
and I mean some of the role players are really coming out. The one player that disappoints me the most on that team
Hmm.
is fucking Andrew Wiggins, dog.
Okay.
Like he had one great year and then regressed back into Andrew Wiggins.
Found a great comparison for you.
Okay.
Steph Curry, Draymond Green, and Buddy Healy, right?
Buddy Hield, yep.
Or Buddy Hield, sorry.
Nigga said Healy. That's crazy word.
Is that the equivalent of LeBron, Mo Williams, and Big Z?
No. No. Well, actually,
Uh, I,
actually,
I'm just
that's
saying.
not.
I don't
Yes,
think it's outlandish.
I'd have to think about it a little bit more. I could see it though.
I mean, I'm not coming out here and saying it's like, okay, Jaw, Scottie Pippen Jr., and Gigi Jackson are fucking LeBron, Big Z, and Mo Williams.
No, that's a stretch. But
Like that's outlandish. But like, bro, fucking,
I
just, I mean, think about it. Two role players with
two
arguably
role
one of the
players that
greatest
are
shooters.
not to mention they also have a
And for
because
whatever reason,
even that Cavs team had a decent had decent depth.
yeah.
And I'm sitting here like, so does this Warriors team also has pretty good depth too. I can't hold you.
What year was it that the Cavs did that? What, 04?
No. Because '04 was Pistons versus Lakers. I'd like to say this was like 2006, 2007.
Um, hmm. Let me. 2009?
Was it '09?
Who was in the 2009 finals? 2009 finals was Lakers Magic, so no.
Okay, no, it wasn't 2006 because that was Miami Mavs.
Lakers Celtics was 2008, so was it 07?
Yeah, it was '07. Yep.
The Spurs Cavs.
God damn.
Are the 24-25 Golden State Warriors the 06-07 Cavs?
I mean, it's not outlandish to say. I'm trying to remember who specifically was on the team. Okay, hold up. Okay, no, it definitely wasn't Mo Williams because now I'm looking at the roster. Fuck, that actually was kind of a deep ass team. I can't lie. Although they
Was it?
definitely overperformed, but nah, it would have been Eric Snow, fucking. I'm trying to think. Eric Snow, David Wesley, LeBron James, Drew Gooden, and Zydrunas Ilgauskas. So essentially, the big three in that team would have been LeBron James, basically Drew Gooden, and Zydrunas Ilgauskas.
I mean, it's the same shit.
Yeah, it's a nasty ass big three. That's fucking as. And the worst part is, it's not even because of Big Z. It's because of Drew Gooden.
Yeah,
I love Drew Gooden, but nigga, come on.
that is diabolical.
But no, I see the comparison because essentially it's just a bunch of like mid to like lower high tier role players and one superstar.
Yeah.
So no, there's a comparison there.
Number one in the power rankings, Central
Cleveland.
Division in the East.
It's Cleveland.
Cleveland!
It's Believing.
It's
That team
believing.
is just fucking oh my god.
They are filthy.
At this point, at this point, like if they can maintain this and keep this shit going, it's over for the rest of the league.
Their 15 wins are more than the Pistons had all of last season,
And niggas the Pistons, come on.
which was 14.
And you know what the Pistons need to
Huh.
turn around this roster?
Huh.
New coach,
Yeah.
new GM, a motherfucker who can actually make trades. Mind you, the Pistons don't have very many assets, but like you can still make it some shit happen.
Sounds like a football team, I know.
It sounds like they should free Cade Cunningham.
Sounds like the Cowboys.
Hey, that's why we're moving to Duval County, bro.
Duval. All right. Here's a fun one. The Cavs are the fourth team in NBA history to win their first 15 games of the season, and all three teams reached the finals. Right.
Okay.
One of the teams was before the 50s. It was the 48-49 Capitals. I'm not going to make you guess that one. I'm sure
I
you
wouldn't
can
make
guess
it
one of the
easy.
other teams.
Can you give me a year?
2015-16. That won the first
Golden
15
State?
games of their season.
One of them in Golden State?
Golden State.
Yeah.
Can you guess the fourth team?
What year was it?
93-94.
Chicago?
No, it was not Chicago. Um,
New York?
it was not New York. I can give you a little bit of who was on their roster.
Who was on the roster?
Um, first off, they finished out second in the conference, and they
East
were
or West?
the West, and they were champions after defeating the Knicks in a 7-game series.
Eastern champions in 93?
Well, 94 champions. 93-94.
Fuck, now I gotta remember who the champions were in the 90s. Was it Houston?
It was Houston.
There you
Houston
go.
was the fourth one.
Had to think about
So,
that one for a second.
48-49 Capitals reached the finals. 93-94 Rockets reached the finals,
Finals.
win the championship. 15-16 Warriors reached the finals. Is Cleveland going to go to the NBA finals?
I mean, if they keep playing like they have, that's not out of the question.
I really don't think it's out of the question. I really think that Cleveland
Now,
could overtake the East.
do they win?
I don't think so.
No, no, no. I still think it's possible.
I mean,
The tear they've been on, they've easily been the best team in the league.
but then who would be the team in the West that overtakes them?
That I you could pay me all the money in the world. I couldn't give you that answer.
Yeah,
It's too it.
I can't think of any
Being
team in the West. Is it
the
going to be a
smart
Cleveland Golden State
if
championship?
it could be another Cleveland Golden State. It could be Cleveland and fucking Oklahoma. It could
Yeah.
be Cleveland and Dallas, Cleveland and Phoenix, Cleveland and LA.
Cleveland and Memphis?
No, but it could be it.
It's worth a shot.
Motherfucker, I would honestly put money that the Pelicans are more likely to make the finals than Memphis is at this point.
Whoa, 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 whoa. That's
And I stand on
outlandish.
business. How's that outlandish?
Who's on the Pels that's good right now?
Oh, you mean no, no, see, that's the wrong question. Who's on the Pels and not injured?
Exactly.
I think 6 out of their 15-man squad is injured at the moment,
So
including Zion.
last night at time of recording, the Pels played the Mavs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Here was the funny thing is because I'm sitting at dinner and we're looking, by the way, Mavs 132, Pels 91. And here was the funniest part to me about the whole thing. Because we're sitting at dinner and I look up at the TV and it's showing the injury report to the Pels. Brother,
Half their fucking team is gone.
you let me pull this up. Is this going to be another list?
It might be another list. I'm not going to be able to guess them though, because I know that a lot of their role players are injured.
I'm going to say two of them are easy.
Isn't CJ McCollum and Zion both injured?
They're both injured.
Yeah, so basically it's just BI and a bunch of bums.
PI and the bums.
Which I'm not gonna lie, free that nigga Brandon Ingram. The NBA makes me mad sometimes because you look at a player like Brandon Ingram and like you're like, bro, he's obviously a great player.
Yeah.
Like to me, there is a legitimate argument that Brandon Ingram is like a top 40 player.
Yeah.
Why the fuck don't no team want him? Because the Pels are trying all offseason to trade him, but no team was biting. And I'm like, bro, BI on his worst day, a little bit of a defensive liability, but not terrible on that side of the ball. But he
Yeah.
could basically on any given night give you 20 to 25 points.
Like I say, he gives you a solid 20, 25 point night.
That's what I'm saying. Like, even on his off nights, he's still giving you at least 20. And I'm like,
See,
that
that's
to me is worth at least maybe like a second, like a couple of like a mid first round pick. So like he could
see,
go to any contender, but
because when it went to the off season last year, like that was one thing I didn't really get. I was like, I feel like, bro, throw him into Clay slot on the Mavs.
I don't know about that.
I
But
mean, I
where
think
I'd
that'd
want to
be.
see him go is I'd want to see him go to like a team like Utah.
Oh
I
yeah,
think pairing Brandon Ingram and Laurie Markkinen would be really fun.
yeah,
I don't think it necessarily makes that team a contender, but it does make them like a dark horse playing team
yeah,
or just like a fun team to watch. Hell,
yeah.
instead of getting DeMar DeRozan, you could have put fucking BI in Sacramento.
Not a bad play either.
I think that kind of fits their timeline a little bit better than fucking
Yeah,
old ass DeMar DeRozan. But like, fuck it, whatever. Hell, put that
but
nigga in Golden State. I don't fucking know.
bro, Bi
Just
and Golden State.
just get him the fuck off the goddamn Pels, dude. Like, what the fuck are we doing, buddy?
Yeah, it's infuriating to watch.
It's him and Zach Levine. They're the
Yeah,
two most frustrating players because I'm sitting here like they could fit on so many rosters, just nobody wants them. I guess until they get into the free agency market.
because Zach Levine's on the Bulls, right?
Yeah, for now.
All right, here, that's where you put it, right? You get Bi, Zach Levine, put them on the Pistons to pair up with Cade.
No. You get one of them. You don't get both.
Why not both?
They don't fit together.
I'm just saying, trade the whole bench for him.
Well, because the problem is
Just the same
they
five for
do
all 60
very
minutes.
they do very similar shit on the fucking.
Yeah. Okay, I'll give you that. Yeah.
And if you wanted me to put somebody with Cade Cunningham based on what they already have on the Pistons, I'm taking BI. Like put BI on the
Yeah.
Pistons. Like I feel like you could straight up do a trade, Brandon Ingram at this point for second round pick and
Yeah.
fucking James Wiseman or some weird shit.
Yeah.
And that could feasibly get that shit done. Because at this point, the Pelicans need to blow it up anyway, because
Yeah.
Zion can't stay healthy. CJ McCollum's old as fuck. Like
Yeah.
it's time to blow that bitch up, Heike.
100%. We do have to speak on this right quick though. Have you seen the
Okay.
city editions this year?
I have.
I think they are the best city editions that the NBA has had in a while.
I'm gonna be real with you. They're still a very mixed bag to me.
Which ones are
Somewhat
mixed to you?
let me pull them up.
Because in my
Because
mind,
some of them I'm like, this is fucking disgusting.
because there's three that are amazing to me, right? I think the Memphis red with the old style lettering and everything, I think that is a
Hmm.
great city edition. And especially with some of the events that the Grizzlies have going on this year, I think that's a really good fit.
Okay.
Cleveland, I like the baby blue that just says the land.
No, that one's cool.
I think that was a really clean look. Phoenix's where it says the valley,
Also, you know what we need to talk
tough as
about?
hell. Huh.
Why are the Bulls stealing the Mavs city jerseys from like 2019?
Wait, really?
It's same basic. I mean, I know it's technically the Chicago font, but it's basically the same fucking jersey. But no, I do like that. I actually really do fuck with the gray Mavs city jersey.
Yeah.
That one's tough.
Oh, 100%.
I'm trying to
I
think.
think the Mavs City jersey looks the best. Like I said, Phoenix looks really well. I'm just saying that this year they are the city editions. They really went all out for.
Like I like the New York City edition high key.
Yeah.
Then I'm also really fucking with I mean, I like the purple on the Phoenix City edition as well.
Hmm.
Let's see, I'm trying to think of the nasty ass ones. Hold
Like
up.
I said, look up Memphis.
You know what we need to get?
Huh?
The Toronto Raptors City jersey. Holy fuck, that shit's clean.
Let me take a look.
With the
Damn.
fucking Vince
Yeah.
Carter inspired Raptor, that's hot, dude. What the fuck?
I mean that Utah's looks good.
So one thing we got to say, the Washington Wizards city jersey is fucking nasty. Utah's is kind of boring because they've done the same shit for like a decade.
Yeah.
San Antonio's The Kings are too basic.
Not Rip City.
Yeah, no, no, nigga, rip the fucking Trailblazers,
Yeah,
nigga.
rip
Fuck Rip
the
City.
franchise, dog.
Same for the Sixers. I mean, the Sixers, they've basically done the same city jersey for nigh on a decade.
Yeah.
The Magic is pretty cool. Oklahoma's whatever.
Oh, Orlando
Nola's all right.
Magic.
Minnesota is fucking gross. You cannot convince me that hoe's clean. That hoe is not. If I see somebody rocking that in real life, I'm slapping the fuck out of them. Like, why would you do that to your body?
Low key
That's
though.
gross.
The Pelicans looks cool.
The Bucks is just the Bucks is
Eh.
painfully mid. Same for the Miami Heat.
Same for the Heat.
If they just don't go back to the fucking Miami Vice, like,
Look at the Grizzlies.
oh no, I've seen it. I fuck with it.
That is clean as fuck.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm of two minds on the Lake Show.
The Lake Show?
I'm a little of two minds
What are you,
because a
what are
part of
your
me is
what are your
like,
two minds on the Lake Show?
so the part of me is like, the fact that it says the Lake Show and the Nike logo in neon is kind of gross to me. I can't hold you. I do like the gradient though.
I think the background looks cool.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the gradient on the background looks dope.
Like how it goes from purple to black. I think that's really cool. I don't know
The
why the fuck
Clipper,
it says Lake Show.
the Clippers are fucking the Clips. Like I like the fact that it says the clip or Clips, but like no, the rest of the jerseys, Indy's fucking shit. I'm not gonna hold. I'm not. We're not even gonna
Indies
discuss
is
it.
bad.
Houston is. It's a jersey.
Oh, that says town. I thought that
It
said
says
gown
H
at
Town.
first. I was like, huh.
Golden State's basic. The Pistons is actually kind of dope. I can't even hold you.
Yo, low key, I gotta buy that.
Let's go get some James Wiseman Piston City jersey.
Yeah, dude, you know me.
A big Jalen Duren fan.
Yeah, dude.
The Denver Nuggets are the Denver Nuggets.
I
And
think the
yeah, I mean,
Mavs. I think the Mavs look sick.
The Hornets
Cleveland's,
are basically just their home jerseys with a little extra pizzazz.
bro. Look at the Bulls.
Basically, like I said, they're basically just ripping off the Mavs.
Clean. Hornets, yeah. Nets.
Celtics are nasty. The
Why does
Hawks are actually solid. I like the
hold
Hawks
on,
jersey.
hold on. Look at the Brooklyn City jersey.
Oh no, it's fucking gross looking.
Why does it look like a ransom note,
It really does. Save
bro?
our franchise.
Save our franchise.
Save us, please. I'm not gonna lie. If we're looking at like worst ran franchises in the NBA, I feel like Brooklyn has to be up there. They're not number one, but they're up there.
Well, what's the net? Like, is that the net for the basketball? Like,
I don't know. I'll
well,
be
like
real.
the name. Why are they called the Brooklyn Nets?
Yeah, and then for the basketball.
Okay, no other team is named that.
You know what they should
That
do?
type of naming scheme.
You know what they should do?
Huh?
Move back to fucking New Jersey.
That
Go
not
back
gonna
to the New
disagree.
Jersey net.
Because
Move back to New Jersey. Fire your general manager. Start tanking for draft picks.
yeah,
Like,
because
like Brooklyn hurts my
hear,
mind.
hear me out on this. Right.
Yep.
There is no other team that is named after a part of the scoring mechanism for the sport.
Wait, you've never heard of the Albuquerque field goals?
Yeah, dude. You know
The
us.
fucking Ottawa pucks?
Yeah, dude.
Like, come on now.
the Ottawa Pipes,
Come on.
the fucking
The Hoboken Bats. Come on.
you know, come on, tell me what you know about them Provo outer field wall.
Woo, hold up.
Yeah, Celtics look fine, Hawks look fine, but like, bro, Brooklyn's just looks like a ransom note to me.
It's just not a good look.
Like I said, if I were gonna buy two this year, I would buy the Grizzlies, and then I would buy the Pistons.
Yeah, about to say it's for me, it's gonna be Dallas and Detroit.
Yeah. So that begs the question: what's your way too early uh season prediction for what the final is going to be?
Right now, we're just going based on the first 15.
The first 15. I'm going Cleveland in the East.
Yeah, that's definitely Cleveland in the East. They've been the best team in the league so far. And then fucking Oklahoma. Which I mean, I would watch that.
I was
I don't
going to
know how
say
much.
Oklahoma.
I don't know. That's going to be necessarily a fun series, but it's going to be a series.
I think that'll be a good series, but here's the thing though is that, and I think it was the same thing with the MLB last year, right? Because they had Diamondbacks and Rangers. So if you have the Cavs and the Thunder,
So
right?
it actually might be.
So then next year it's
Could
going
be
to
Cleveland
be
and the Mavs.
could be Cleveland and the Mavs.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Let Luca, Clay, and Kyrie cook a little bit more. That they gonna make it.
Dude, Cleveland and the Mavs. That'd be a great series to watch.
Absolutely. I would love to see Luca and Spider go head to head for a fucking quick 4-game win for the Mavs.
100%. Well, I don't know about all that, but
oh no, it's definitely not gonna be 4 games. My delusional Mavs fan is like, no, let it be 4 games so we can keep Luca. He's a walk free agency. Although, like I said, the rumors are to be true. We could be picking up Giannis next offseason.
okay, so let me get this straight. We're gonna have Luca, Giannis, Kyrie, and Clay.
Absolutely. And
What's
Daniel
that?
Gafford as a starting 5.
God, that's nasty.
All I'm saying. We're essentially we are doing a slow walk into the NBA finals because that is the best team in the West without question, assuming nobody else makes any major moves.
Yeah.
The only teams we'd really have to worry about, I think, honestly, by next year, the battle for Texas next year is going to kind of be nuts.
Oh yeah, because you're gonna have
The Spurs are
developed Spurs.
Develop Wemby, fucking
a
develop
Rockets
Houston.
team. Yeah.
Especially a fucking
Rockets team who's on the
really
come up, and then a superstar Mavs team.
And then if you want to include Oklahoma, I don't know why the fuck you would, but you could. Oklahoma City's also fucking stacked as fuck.
Yeah.
Too.
Okay, so he's stacked.
And they got Alex Caruso. Like, come on, gang.
I mean, that's a crazy
They got the
lineup.
GOAT.
They
got the GOAT.
I think that's going to go ahead and wrap up our NBA episode.
Absolutely.
So tune in on Monday when we come back to you with a little bit of some NHL and PWHL and WWE news as we set up for Survivor
Wrestling.
Oh,
hold up. Don't forget, Full Gear is Saturday.
Oh, Full Gear is a Saturday. Isn't Survivor Series this Sunday?
No, it's next Saturday.
Next Saturday. Okay, perfect. Well, go ahead and tune in with us on Monday. Again, in the room, we got Prime Time. And my name's Zach. We like to say it all the time. Fuck it, we ball. We'll catch you on Monday. Peace.